Hello there, social media land. Dr. Brett Spradlin here, Divine Design Natural Health. We have Kaitlin. Kaitlin has starred on our previous episodes of Testimonial Land, and she's here again to deliver a scorcher to you. I just want you to tell, just say what you were going to say. I'll just let you take the mic. Go for it.
Well, I'm officially in phase 3
Yes.
of my care plan, and it seems like each phase that we've walked through in my health journey, we have uncovered like some core issues and layers that have gone deeper and deeper into what I thought were just surface level issues.
Yeah.
And it's so amazing to see how in my health journey, which I know other people can relate, is that you may be feeling or experiencing certain surface level symptoms, but the reality is everything in our body is innately connected. We have divine intelligence within our bodies. Like, we don't even have to tell our bodies to blink, to breathe, to digest. So what makes you think that one pain in one area of the body is an isolated, categorized problem?
Right.
And I learned that along the way with the Divine Design team, because starting out, I've had chronic IBS, I've had a lot of anxiety issues, mental health, adrenal fatigue, stress with my adrenals, and then a lot of little things like muscle cramps and some sinus issues. And it's so amazing to see big picture that all those things are connected. It's almost like a chain reaction.
Yeah.
So one thing that patients will get here that you will probably be so exhausted to try to achieve elsewhere at other clinics is that instead of chasing certain specialists that will isolate one problem, say GI issues, they won't connect the dots with other things in your body.
Right.
For example, women. I know that women's health issues are very obscure and they're hard to track and they're hard to necessarily treat. It's very easy to kind of put a blanket treatment across the board for all women. But with me, in my case, I didn't even know that my women's health issues were directly a layer of my IBS. So just to break that down, having diarrhea, having horrible abdominal cramps, flare-ups, bloating, gas, pelvic pain that I couldn't quite pinpoint, that would shift, it would change with my cycle. And one day I had a horrible, horrible flare-up, and it was almost a blessing in disguise because I came in that same day and you guys tested me.
What you should do when you're having pain or if
Yes.
something's getting worse.
Don't ignore it.
Yes.
Don't ignore it. I came in and they tested me. They tested the typical digestive stuff, but then they went and tested my uterus, and guess what? I responded to the test, and it turns out that my uterus was somehow directly correlated to the digestive issues. So the pain I was experiencing wasn't necessarily just the intestinal pain, but it was also uterine and pelvic related. So it was amazing to be able to connect those dots and then treat the real underlying issue as to where the pain was coming from.
Yes. Very well said. Very well said. Because if you think about anatomy, pull out an anatomy book and just look and see how close your intestines are to your uterus. Are those nerves serving those organs coming from the same spot?
Right.
Yeah. So you could go to your OBGYN and he would put you on something that would probably mask the pain, but you'd never figure out that it's a digestive thing, or vice versa.
Right.
You could go to a GI guy. Pain's coming from the uterus, but the GI guy says, well, it's coming from the intestines. Happens every single day. And people are put on long-term poisons saying that take this and you'll get better.
Right.
Long term. It makes absolutely no sense. So when you put that together and voiced that and said that, I thought, man, that is a take-home message. We need to capture that on film right there. Very good. So in a nutshell, not everything is an isolated biomechanical reason for you to get poisoned chronically.
Yes, you are not meant to be compartmentalized and categorized in little isolated incidents.
Yeah.
You're meant to be seen big picture, and if that's what you want, and if that's what you want to get to the root of,
come here.
Yep.
Yes. Anything can cause anything, and remember this, everything you have is connected. So we'll see you soon. Dr. Brett Spradlin, Divine Design, Natural Health.